So we're wasting no time and jumping straight back into EmberClan, where first event, Brookpelt is actually caught outside of the clan's territory. And taking a look at Brookpelt, he's calm, formerly a loner, so I'm not wildly surprised. But he still kind of strikes me as the type that's not quite set within the clan. I feel like his kits definitely are, but also because they were so young. But Brookpelt kind of strikes me as a wanderer. Um, but I do want to take a look at everyone else right now. Deathwish was startled awake in the wee hours by a vivid dream. I don't know if that's necessarily a sign from StarClan. It could have just been a very realistic dream. I know the feeling. Featherstem staring off into space. Shimmerfreckle's feeling content with the little things in life. Shimmerfreckle, Falconpaw, I love them both. And I feel bad for Falconpaw because her father, Brookpelt, is very much favoring her sister, Honeypaw. So that that definitely is making things harder. I'm glad Shimmerfreckle is mentoring Falconpaw because Shimmerfreckle is she's very kind. I feel like she's definitely going to help. Um, Perch Needle is wondering who will give them 9 lives. I don't think Darkstar is going anywhere anytime soon. Honestly, Blissheart has some new decorations. I love it. Darkstar has been letting their deputy call the shots recently as proud of their initiative. See, Darkstar doesn't strike me as the type to be lazy. I feel like she definitely likes to call the shots when she can, so I feel like she might literally just be testing Perch Needle right now. Tigertail's reinforcing the camp with brambles. I'm still curious that Tigertail might be still thinking of murderous thoughts. I'm a little concerned. I'm keeping an eye. But Honeypaw almost choked on their own prey. Honeypaw is definitely, yeah, not toward Darkstar. I'm pretty sure that doesn't help. Cloudfern is grateful they've lived so long. Cloudfern deserves a lot. I feel like he didn't really have a great life beforehand. Badger Den up ahead. Bold, calm, nervous. I feel like we wouldn't proceed. I feel like Antler Hollow would be smart enough not to proceed. So, especially with only 3 cats. Patrol comes across Thunderpath. Okay, responsible, adventurous, bloodthirsty. So, adventurous, bloodthirsty. I'm trying to, figure out a way to decide whether or not we actually do these more dangerous things. I think, 2 out of 3. If, they're adventurous, then go for it, or if they're bold, you go for it. Whereas things like calm or responsible might not. Bloodthirsty, I don't know what that counts as, because who do we have? We have Perch Needle, Tigertail, and then, what is that, Featherstem? Strong connection to StarClan, very smart, formerly a kitty pet. I feel like they wouldn't, especially Tigertail, formerly a kitty pet. I think Tigertail acknowledges that they're dangerous. So I'm still trying to, give reasons that would make sense. Your patrol encounters a clearing where a lot of 2 legs linger. Compassionate, cold, calm, and loving. I'd say proceed. They continue hunting. Yeah, Darkstar wouldn't let that bother her, honestly. So, really quick, I actually want to check their relationship, see if anything has changed. Dapplewish platonically loves Darkstar. Okay, what does Darkstar feel about Dapplewish? Did I skip right past him? Yes, I did. So, romantic is still there. Definitely doesn't like Tigertail. I kinda get why, because Tigertail's kinda getting on my bad side too. I don't trust that. Perch Needle, okay. That's actually that's funny that Dapplewish actually likes Darkstar platonic more than his mate Featherstem. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, so Featherstem, are there any interesting developments that we have not seen? So, oh wow. So the platonic love is very high. The romantic love is high, but not nearly as high. I don't know if that means anything really, but that's interesting to note. Shimmer Freckle. Platonic love, Dapplewish, dang. Dapplewish must just be a really good friend. So, Shimmer Freckle. So, Perch Needle, okay. Falcon Paw. Okay, so Perch Needle. Let's see. Everyone just likes Dapplewish. I don't know what it is. So we're all pretty much getting along for the most part. Antler Hollow kind of likes Darkstar. That's interesting. And that's the only... Yeah, that's the only cat she likes. Romantically, at least. So that's an interesting thing to note. Bliss Heart, Platonic Love, both Perch Needle and Featherstem. I understand that. Honestly. There's no romantic love. Or romantic like at this point, honestly. Darkstar. So nothing crazy different. Tiger Tail is always an interesting one. Dislikes Darkstar. Not surprised. Brookpelt. Loves Honeypaw. And then Falcon Paw is someone dislikes Falcon Paw, and I want to know why. But that is still interesting. Dislikes Honeypaw. I imagine it might be due to the fact that her father is kind of favoring her. Dislikes Brookpelt too, so that's an interesting take. It's interesting to see that, yeah. Dislikes Falcon Paw. They dislike each other. Honeypaw, loves Brookpelt, probably because she gets all the attention. So, Cloudfern doesn't get much attention, but he's also an elder. Featherstem has retired to the Elder's Den. That was actually pretty fast. So, Dapplewish is feeling underappreciated. What do you mean? You have like 7 admirers. Shimmer Freckles feeling lazy. Perch Needle is itching for some excitement around camp. Trust me, if Tiger Tail continues, that might be something coming. Because I have an odd suspicion that Tiger Tail might have been the cause of Cypress Wind's death over in EmberClan. Tiger Tail could sneak out of camp. I don't think it would be out of character. So, Tiger Tail is assigned to the hunting patrol today. Because it did happen in Greenleaf, so it could have already happened. It makes sense. Falcon Paw said they couldn't spend time with Flower for... Wishes that Shadeshell was still alive, but you didn't meet Shadeshell. I feel like I should just give up on that aspect. Let's get the mouse. I feel like we're doing okay. Brookpelt finds a patch of herbs that they believe the medicine cat mentioned they needed. Okay. I feel like Brookpelt is kind of on the, like I said, kind of on the loner aspect. Your patrol hears some odd noises coming from an abandoned 2-leg nest. Loving, adventurous, nervous. Feel like we're not going to proceed with that. I don't actually know the outcomes of a lot of these events, so it's going to be interesting. Okay. Blissheart was bit by a snake but lived. Falcon Fur has earned their warrior name. Honeyflight has earned their warrior name as well. Falcon Fur. I feel like we can give Falcon Fur. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure I like the name Falcon Fur. It kind of strikes me as a little bit of a boring name. I feel like we can give Falcon Paw a better name. But, I don't know. Let me think on it. Okay, so we changed it to Falcon Song. I think that fits her a lot better. Compassionate. I think that's really nice. Now, where is Honeyflight? Calm and a good teacher. Falcon Song is compassionate and an excellent fighter. And what's interesting, there's no kits, there's no apprentices, so we're kind of working with all warriors right now. Featherstem. Shimmer Freckles gossiping. Makes sense. Perch Needle talking to themselves. Antler Hollow's thinking about love. Do you have any that you like right now? A little bit of Darkstar. I feel like that went down. Didn't that go down? Yeah. Nothing right now. But same as last time, we're gonna, maybe every 3 moons or so, we're gonna check the relationships, just because I don't want to spend too much time on it, especially if they're not changing that often. So every 3 moons or so, I think that would be a good time to check. Blissheart is double checking that the camp walls are reinforced. Darkstar is sharing prey with Honeyflight. Yeah, Honeyflight was her apprentice, so that makes sense. Okay, an experienced master, so we're doing good with that. Tigertail's guarding the camp entrance. I feel like hiding her actions. I have a strong feeling that she killed Cypress Wind. Why? I'm not too sure just yet. But Tigertail also strikes me as the type that's very impulsive and not necessarily loyal to the clan, but is sort of like whatever she dedicates herself to, she's gonna do what she needs to for whatever it is that she's dedicated herself to. And in this case, it would be her new clan. And so, like, if Cypress Wind was caught on past the borders before he was killed. So if Cypress Wind trespassed, that would make sense. But just one time, I don't think that will warrant murder. So that's the other part that I have to wonder about. So that makes it a little more confusing. Gang of rogues, bloodthirsty, adventurous, nervous. No thank you. Oh, thank you. Nothing useful. Darkstar never comes across anything crazy. It's actually pretty funny. Your patrol sees the shadow of a fish in the river. We're not really good at fishing, but let's try. Okay, Honeyflight. Feel like Honeyflight is starting to be like the little princess of the clan. Just kind of showing off, which, you know what? I'm gonna roll with it. Thinks they're going crazy. Okay. But yeah, still dislikes her sister. So that's doesn't respect her father, but I don't know if that's an automatic thing. Yeah, because she respects others. So let's see. Cloudford is injured after messing with a two-legged object. You were a former kitty pet. How do you not know that? You stay away from that stuff. Running low on catmint, isn't it? Leafall? Greenleaf. It's still Greenleaf. Okay. Okay, so Perchinol must speak with the leader soon about something they found out while on patrol. I wonder if Perch Needle caught the scent of Cypress Wind, because at this point, I believe this is the last moon of Greenleaf. I believe Cypress Wind died the first moon of Greenleaf. And it's possible that Perch Needle caught the scent of Cypress Wind even after his death, because I can't imagine his body was there long before his clan came to find him. It was something like this. Yeah, I think Perch Needle found the scent. That might cause some problems between the two, because I don't think Darkstar knew about it before now. Tigertail's curious about the other clans. I'm convinced that Tigertail did it. So Honeyflight is feeling sore, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Honeyflight even, like, I feel like Honeyflight is kind of the same, where it's like rule follower, definitely. She could have had a relationship with Tigertail, at least like was friends with Tigertail, platonic like respect. So that's not super high, but could have at least respected Tigertail to a point where she might have, I don't think she helped in the murder. Definitely not, but I feel like she could have been aware of like Cypress Wind trespassing if that was the case. That's the only thing I can think of. While on patrol, Antler Hollow notices some suspicious paw prints. Trespassing rogue, and the patrol drives away. And it's also possible that it was just like rogues. That could literally be it, but it's hard to tell. Scent of a fox, adventurous, calm. I'd say go for it. Yeah, things are moving quickly because it's like that's where we're at right now. Antler Howl and Honeyflight die of yellow cough. That is interesting. So basically, So Falcon Song's sister, who she majorly disliked. That is interesting. I wonder if that's gonna change anything. Antler Hollow. I loved Antler Hollow. I'm so mad. God. I can bring them back, but I can't. Like, I can't keep doing that. Perchinelle wishes they had an extra set of paws. Yeah, because we just lost 2. Tiger Tail's worried others are judging them. Maybe from guilt? Who knows? We don't have as many. This is scary. I don't like this. And we're not really coming across loners that much. So it could become a problem. So let's see. Shimmer Freckle. Right now I'm looking at any romantic connections, if there might be any. So outside of Dapple Wish, because he's apparently really dreamy. But Darkstar and Dapple Wish, same thing. Because Dapple Wish and Featherstem can't even have kids because Featherstem is in the Elder's Den. So Tiger Tail hates Darkstar. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Brookpelt. So the dislike is kind of growing with Brookpelt to Falcon Song. Maybe he could blame Falcon Song for Honeyflight's death. And it happened so quickly. And even now, Brookpelt. Yeah, that's the same. And then Falcon Song. Yeah, it's kind of a whole mess right now, and no one's having kids, which is making life a little difficult for us. We're doing our best, but we gotta be careful. Brookpelt finds a patch of herbs. Perchinelle notices a clanmate trapped in some brambles. I bet it was Shimmer Freckle, and it would make sense. Tiger Tail, small dog. Go for it. Drives away the dog, I'm not surprised. Time skip, nothing significant. Yeah, better not. We don't really have the cats to spare. So, it's really sad. I really liked Antler Hollow. Lycanpool knows what Darkstar's secret is and wants to tell some cat. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Ah! I don't like this. Distracted during clan meetings. This clan is a mess right now. Shimmer Freckle's talking with friends about recent celebrations. What celebrations, though? Chattering at the birds in the trees above. Darkstar, what is your secret? Like, do you have, like, what is your secret? Are you, like, what is happening? What is happening? Like, this is becoming a problem. We don't really have the cats to spare. Shadow fish in the river? Yeah, go for it. We kind of have to. Go for. Find a kitty pet. Okay, yes, proceed. Oh, hell yes. Okay, so Smoke Fang. Calm, formerly a kitty pet. 50 moons, not terrible. So that's a new member. So in this case, it might actually be a good spot to end. Since we have a new member but also lost 2, I think we're kind of struggling a bit. I'm not surprised since the size of the clan, but I am curious as to what Darkstar plans to do about it, considering all the recent events. So, guess we'll see. Until next time.